to make it a bit easier, this is the so-called whoosh stick.
On Amazon, it's called the Dr. Quantum.
Really? This is whoosh stick here. And so this is in place of lightsaber. I could not find the lightsaber which responds to speed.
Okay.
So I'm using this. And then as you swing faster, it gives whoosh sound. So you can also, a friend of mine, Dan Adams, put something here, a foam thing at the end here. You can also make whoosh sound. So it's a good feedback. Okay? So when you swing fast, then it will give you whoosh sound. But then the whoosh sound shouldn't be whoosh, whoosh, like this, but rather whoosh, 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 whoosh. Should be connected, right? So now swing back and forth continuously as if you're swinging a rope. And here, in order to imitate the rope motion, you have to go easy with your wrist a little bit. Okay? If your rigid wrist, your wrist is rigid, then it's hard to give good natural ball movement there. And then try to turn this way. Yes, yes. Rushed. So make sure, although this is light, so it's a bit easy to use, right? Easier to use than your club. But still, with the good whoosh sound in the backswing, you have to let it go all the way here, and they give good time because we are waiting for the rope going in front of the chest here. Okay. Although this is a whoosh stick, but you know. Pretend that you're using a rope here. That you have to wait until the rope comes here. So give an extra shoulder turn, then throw. Extra shoulder turn, let it go. Extra shoulder turn, let it go. You also try to use the shoulder turn, body turn, rather than the arm action at the beginning of the downswing. Here, in the backswing, when you practice, even when you practice this position here, try to keep the upper arm almost flat. When you have to practice this backswing position here, then make sure you keep this almost flat.
And what am I doing?
So flat and in front of your body. Go to this position. So your head should be actually a bit higher because the elbow stays on the swing plane. Yeah. So if you're turning from here, turning about the spine axis, then the elbow has to go here. No need to bring the elbow down. Yeah. And then at the end, give extra shoulder turn. With that, you have a bit more time in the transition. Okay. Okay, swing. And then let's go to stage 3 of two-step swing drills. Stage 3. So throw the club toward the target first. This is the trigger motion. Trigger, and then bring it back, and then swing. And no need to hit that tee. Just swing it between the two tees. The space between the two. No, go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to break it.
And also, I want you to keep it a bit flatter. Your swing plane should be a bit flatter. So use the trigger. Use the trigger. And also, what you just did is also give me a warning sign here. So when you try to go here, what you did was you're moving the hands, and they force the stick to go this way here. Instead, the main thing is moving the end of the stick along the pre-planed plane. So this motion is the most important one here. Moving the head along certain path that you pre-planned is important, and then your body motion should be adjusted. Instead of your hands, you want to do the hand motion the way you want, and then this is forced. Because it's a light, it's easy to do that. But the key is moving the end of the stick along, planned path. Always the motion of the end of the device is what's important. Yes. And even on this side, at the end of the trigger motion, again, you went to this position here. Wrist here. Instead, because the motion of the white ball is what's important here. So you have to let the ball follow this path, then your hand position should be here. You have to introduce the pronation and the supination here. And your goal is to move the end of the stick along this path here. Instead of the hand goes along certain path and then you lift this here. What happened was you did it just here. But instead,
So my mind is very hand focused.
yes.
Okay.
The key is move the white ball around. Yes. So when you pay attention to the white ball, then your wrist and forearm moves more naturally to secure them. Yes. And keep the hands a bit higher, the right arm higher in the backswing. That's better, yes. Yeah, so when your backswing plane is reasonable, all the way down, you don't introduce any unnecessary body motion. But when I see that you go a bit flatter, then yeah. So always it has the consequences. So maintain the plane and then bring the right elbow a bit higher rather than low and backward. Yes, and pay attention to the motion of the club head. And then now, particularly in the backswing, make a really active backswing. Fast backswing. But the white ball should follow the path, the same path. So using the trigger. Yes, now the all motion is flowing. Exactly. Yes. So now your finishing position is a lot stable. Because your backswing plane is reasonable now, it doesn't alter your body position. When the body position is altered, then you have a compensation on the way down. But that dictates what you do in the downswing. But if the backswing plane is reasonable, all you do is reverse the direction and throw. The backswing is a bit too small. Let go all the way. Let go. Again, the key is you're not going to a certain body position here. You rather pay attention to the white ball. Your goal is to move the white ball all the way here and then to this position here. So essentially, you are just moving the white ball around your body, then you're adjusting your body motion to secure it. Instead of going like this, you have to introduce the.
I'm just checking out the plane for myself. So.
And then the planar motion will be a lot easier when you move the wrist and forearm naturally here. So when you use this motion, we have a good amount of range of motion and the many joint motions. Within the forearm, we have supination, pronation, this motion here. Elbow has two motions. This is called the deviation. This is palmar flexion, dorsiflexion. So by mixing those here, you can maintain this ball motion nicely here. Instead of, if you do this, then you're killing the wrist range of motion. And a good speed is coming from the wrist motion. So the key is let the end of the club go all the way here, all the way here. You're basically maintaining this plane here. The motion of the white ball is what's important. And your body has to allow the motion to happen, right? So use the trigger and then active backswing. Cycle, let's do cycle by cycle now. So finish one cycle and then come back and start another cycle. So each cycle start with the trigger motion. The trigger was too high this time. It went this way, then you manipulate it. Yeah. Always it's a white ball centric. So now, still the motion is more like a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh here. So, BJ sing. So, whoosh, woo, wang, wang, wang. Continuous motion. So when you use
three different motions.
when you have continuous transition, then the backswing becomes a good counter movement to your downswing. With the counter movement, we have a lot of mechanical and biomechanical benefits. So you have to use the backswing as the counter movement and then connect it to the downswing. That way, your shoulder will continuously turn. Rushed. The transition rushed. It'll be better. But with this fast motion, your goal is not to stop here. Rather, with this fast motion, good shoulder turn. Yeah. We're using the momentum, you're creating good shoulder turn. Now, bring the head this way, more this way, or just at the plane. The backswing is too flat that way. Because still your body is turning too much in the backswing.
I need to go like that.
Yeah. Because if your ball is swinging this way here, then you have to restrict this turn here, and make sure it turn this way.
Yeah, I gotta remember this one.
Yeah, that motion. That way you can easily bring the club head this way. Still is too flat. That's better. So if you, with a slow motion, you guide the white ball here, and then make sure the swing plane is square to the target. So then this should be moving this way. If in the backswing it goes this way here, it's too flat already. So make sure you move this way here, and then going this way here. Slow motion. Now with faster motion, and then a lot faster motion. But still you maintain this plane. So you have to have good image of the path.
What the path is.
The path the white ball should follow. If you don't have this image, then you tend to just spin, and it goes flat here.
Okay.
So with a slow motion, make sure you guide the white ball. Oh, it's too fast. That motion is too fast. That's why you cannot see it here. So go here. So this is the plane you want to follow. Then you will go here. This is the path you want to follow. Come down. Again, it will go this way here. So once you establish, that's why this board is actually helpful. Because when you do this kind of thing with this board, basically you have to move this thing along the plane here. So this is the path you need to stick to. Right? And then maintain this motion that you're going to this position.
So one interesting thing I'm seeing is, what I'm not doing is, what happens is when I do, I actually think I do this reasonably well. I just don't do this.
Yes, you have to lift it up a little
I'm not lifting it up.
bit. That's why it goes flat.
So I have to figure
Yeah.
how to.
So the elbow is moving. Elbow is moving along the plane here, and your hand actually goes above here. So at the end of the backswing here, elbow stays here. Your hand is higher. So, but the stick is parallel to this plane here, but it's above the swing plane.
Yeah.
So that's the key. So you have to image the pad. Once you have the right imaging, then it's a lot easier to actually maintain that pad in the backswing.
I just try this for 1 second.
Yeah, come forward a bit more. It'll be a bit easier. Yeah. So there. So it's too low. If the head stays on this, it's a bit too low. So already she has to leave the board here. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the elbow is on the plane. Yes, like that. And on the way down, you can shallow. On the way down, you can bring the elbow a bit lower. But so come here. So all you do is just have the image of the backswing pattern here. You know how you move your white ball. So it should be a bit steeper here, so that you don't end up flat backswing here. If it's a flat, it's hard to turn this way. Then it goes outward here. So if you bring this a bit higher, your hand can go higher. Still, you can keep the head a little bit lower. So, so bring the hands a bit higher. Go to this position. If you are here, it's really easy to have an unobstructed motion here and then turn this way. So always developing the right image is important. There again, again. So because you are paying attention to your hand motion too much, as the hand is lifted here, the white ball is also forced going this way. Instead, you have to still keep the white ball on this plane here. So when the hands are lifted a little bit, then you have to drop this. So they maintain the pre-planned ball motion.
There are two different levers. I'm keeping it like one lever motion. One is the wrist lever, the other is the elbow lever.
So when you have a rigid wrist here, what happens is if you try to bring the hands higher, everything goes higher. Or if you want to keep the club head on the plane, the hands are low, it goes flat. So instead, the club is moving along this pre-planned motion here. This motion should come from good continuous motion here. You are not intentionally creating this. So let it go, let it go, let it go. But if the hands are lifted a little bit, while you are letting the club head follow the pre-planned path here, you are going to this position. So that's why you have to use your wrist and then the forearm. If your wrist is too rigid, then it's hard to create that motion. Yeah. Ease wrist and then let the white ball move along the path you pre-planned. Yeah. So now continuous motion. Yeah. Then your wrist motion is a lot easier. You have an easy wrist now. And in the backswing, let go all the way, let go all the way. No need to stop it here. Yes, right. So oftentimes what happens is when you try to stop it here in the backswing, you're fighting your club. So you're wasting a lot of energy there. But instead, let it go all the way and then while maintaining the plane here. As long as you maintain this plane, so the stick is parallel to the swing plane, and it is a big motion, this is okay. Actually, with this, you must assume a little bit of reverse pivot posture.
Yeah.
So do not limit it. Do not try to stop it with your arms. Let the white ball go all the way. Yeah. Yes. It's a bit outward, simply outward. So bring that a bit higher and turn this way. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Particularly when you use a lighter object like this, then you can easily laminate it. Then it can go.
The lighter I hold it, the more I'm forced to use the other pieces.
So you have to really work hard using your wrist muscles. Just let it go easy, and then try to feel the motion of the ball here. When you relax your wrist a little bit, and to feel the motion of the white ball around, and then if the motion is fast enough, it'll give good whoosh sound here. Using the body. So, with the easy wrist, still you can generate good amount of speed when you use the body well. Wind up, let it go, yes. Wind up, let it go. Wind up. That wind up should be faster. Backswing should be faster. Yes. And then let's do this. So, BJ sing. BJ sing. So, there's an accent. BJ has accent. Sing has accent. But BJ, you have exaggerated J, that gives more time here. BJ sing. Again. BJ sing. And then, BJ. So you have a BJ, BJ. Yes, that's good time. BJ. BJ. Yeah. BJ. Now your lower body is a lot more active. Let me record this. So this is called the rhythmic motion. Okay? Rhythmic motion. So it is important to develop good rhythm in the swing. When you have good fundamental rhythm, you cannot rush even under pressure. And then particularly the rhythm is controlled by the leg actions. Bouger, right leg, push bouger, and then sing left leg. Yeah. Leg push are the accents. And then you're controlling the rhythm using the leg actions. So even you're under pressure, you cannot rush, because if the leg is pushing here, you cannot come down. When the leg is pushing and your body is moving up, and you have to wait until it is completed and then go, right? So keep saying, BGA thing that will control the.
I have to, before I leave, I have to figure out how to.
That's why
it automatically wants to go inside every time.
That's why you pay attention to several things you do unconsciously. Okay? You always, in your practice, elbow is already going low here, and then going like this. Then you cannot change this. For a while, you have to have a conscious effort to go to this position, lift the elbow here. Okay? So sometimes what you do without even thinking, that should be changed. So what you do unconsciously should be changed. So everything should be purposeful, okay? All right, so stage 3 with the or go, DJ, sing, okay? Ready, go. DJ, sing. Again. DJ, the trigger motion is a bit too small. Oh. Again. The trigger motion and too weak. So what you do is, although you say but your body does not reflect it. You just do So more, instead of this motion, you have to use the leg here. VJs, ultimately it's all leg actions. Yeah. So even if the trigger motion is small, still, using the leg, VJ. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be purposeful. Okay.
That's better, that's better. But for the still, you have to bring the right arm a bit higher.
On the back. Okay.
Yes. That plane is a lot better. So always when you bring this up, pay attention to this. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And always here you are controlling the white ball motion. Yes. The motion of the white ball is what's important. So you have to adjust your body motion to secure clean ball motion. Give extra shoulder turn. Yeah. Again, swing this way. The trigger was too high. Yeah, so here. You have to use the trigger to set the plane here. So if the trigger goes up here, already you are off the plane. If your club head is here, naturally on the way back, it will go back flat here. If it goes here, a bit flatter, from here, if you use this motion here, it's hard to go this way. Then what happens is you will bring this a bit higher. So go flat here on this side, and then bring this a bit higher. So currently the body is turning this way too much.
Which way?
This way, in the backswing direction.
Oh,
The pelvis is turning too much.
the pelvis is turning. Okay, so that's, because of that, it becomes flat.
Yes, always it goes low.
But if I restrict it,
So the image you want to have is just lifting the pelvis up, hip up. No need to intentionally turn. Yeah. But still with this already, your pelvis is turned about 45 degrees.
I see.
Yeah. So just having shift motion here, this will give enough pelvis turning.
Yeah.
But always we try to turn more in the backswing. That's why even the trigger motion goes high here and then you go flat here. But instead, keep it flat here, almost go here, so parallel to the ground here, when it's pointing toward the target. From here, then bring this naturally a bit higher here. It's easier to bring this back again. So this plane you create in the trigger motion, that's the same to a downswing plane. So this is the plane you are swinging. This is toward the target where I was standing. Okay, this is toward where I was standing. Then maintain the swing that way.
I see.
So when you have the image of swing plane on this side,
Then it's
then
easier to actually go up
yeah.
here.
So usually the trigger is too high, that's why you have problem. You go a bit more flat. So here, when it points laterally here toward the target, keep it almost horizontal here. Then it has to, if you go more, then it has to go this way here. Yes. Yep.
Yes. Because now this will force the elbow to stay here. It's become hard to go from here to here.
Yeah. So the reason why I introduced this trigger motion is because now you have the entire motion. With this, you have to adjust the direction. But if you only start from here and going backward here, it's hard to adjust it.
Yeah.
So the trigger motion helps to have better spatial recognition. Still you are paying attention to this. Still you are paying attention to this one, but you forget what to do here. This is the beginning.
Yeah.
You have to put the first button correctly.
Yeah.
So actually pay more attention to this side and keeping it the right position.
Okay.
Then after that, everything will be pretty straightforward. In the back, once you're here, in the backswing, just let it go.
Okay.
Let go all the way. You stop. You stop there, you stop the clipping. So go here and then let the white ball go all the way. Again.
I can feel I'm already curving that way.
Yeah, now that's better. So when you have the intention to bring the trigger flat here, and also in the downswing, you want to swing that way here. If that's your intention, then you can easily change this here. So you have the initial condition here, but also you should have the intention to swing that direction. It's not about this one here.
Yeah.
It's about this here and then going that direction here.
Yeah, if I'm focused on aiming up here,
Yeah.
I will do the correct thing.
Yes, automatically. So you have to use the whole motion
Yeah.
to adjust the things. Yeah, that'll be a lot easier. But if you pay too much attention here, and always go to a certain position, you forget what you do in the trigger motion.
Yeah.
Then from the beginning, you're already going too high up here, then always you go flat here. So go flat and then bring this up and then make sure you're swinging again along that path. So that's why it's important to have the right image. There are certain things that you need to focus on. That's this side here
Yeah.
instead of that side. That side should be active enough. So from here, just let it go. Continue this motion. So again, even pay attention to everything on this side. So the trigger goes about here. At the end of the backswing, the club head has to come here. If you have these correct images here, then go here and also bring the club head here. Then everything is well shaped. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That was.
Yes. Yeah. So always, if you have correct image on this side for the trigger at the end of the backswing here, that this is adjusted. But if you lose that image, what happens is if this goes flat here, you end up with the crossover alignment. But so the trigger here and then also the position of the club head at the end of the backswing, these are correct. Everything is aligned well. Yeah. Again. Slightly lifted. That's better. Yes. That was good. Yes. Let me record this. So you have good image of the trigger position and also the end of the backswing. Yes. Let me record this. So give me 3 cycles. Okay. So ready, go. Ooh, look at this. Now see how consistent you are.
That image thing is become super helpful.
Yeah. Your color motions are a lot more consistent now. Go. The third one is a small backswing here, small trigger, but